the atmosphere, there's nothing like the atmosphere of college baseball.
First pitch at 1:10 local time, and Barrels trying to barrel one up. 8 homers, 35 RBIs, and fastball high gets him. Strike number 3 and out number 1.
He's pitching this first inning like he's trying to hold a 1-0 lead.
Well, he's a closer. He did plenty of that last season, and he strikes out a pair in those road grays with the pinstripes. And that one smoked out to center field. Walsh on his horse, still ranging back. Leaps up at the track. It's off his mitt and down on the dirt. And now Lipsy digging for third. He's in standing up. What a start for Ohio State.
He ran back on the inside corner.
And that one gets to the backstop. Here comes Lipsy. And he scores standing up. 1+ batter in. Lipsy with a triple. He scores on the wild pitch. Eagles now loading up the right side for Kazmar. And he takes a walk. Let's see what Kazmar does at first. He takes off, pitches up, it doesn't matter. Back-to-back walks. He'd be the one to have the nerves settle down. And there's that ground ball, stabbed at first by Wolf, only one play. And there's the first out of the inning. It's held in tight right there. And that one gets him. Best pitch of the inning for West. Landwehr wants it inside. That one is tipped, and he hangs on. What a response from John West.
Mentors and work with some great people. So I'm not, if I'm not prepared after whatever 38 years in college, then I'm really in trouble. And we want them to be professional baseball players. And like I said, it only helps their value. Spring training, getting to see a lot of my professional players right now, and so it's neat to be out here at all times and have some family. And
we'd be remiss if we didn't mention your relationship with Todd Helton. We've got a picture of the two of you right now. It's the 1994 Tennessee baseball team photo. You're positioned next to each other, and you guys really haven't been apart since. This one's cracked down the line by John Collins up against the short fence. Lipsy gets it in. Here's the throw. Nope, they hang on to it. John Collins runs into one. It's a 2 RBI double, and the Eagles grab the lead.
Yeah, the game will never change. That leadoff walk's never a good thing, that's for sure. So the relationship, that's a special thing. And, obviously, like when people ask me, like, what's your relationship with him and what does he think of you? I don't know. He's continued to let me be a friend of his for his whole career. So I guess he likes me a little bit. So I'm blessed to I've been around some amazing players. And I thank you for what you do in MLB Network for college baseball. This is awesome. Now we got to get Landon to get back on.
Coach mentioned, he stretched out to 75 pitches before he got here. That one's popped up on the infield.
This should get him out of it. Urshan fighting the sun.
Tell us a little bit about John West and kind of that piece that we just showed. He said, strong young man.
2-2 from West. And it's dropped at the plate.
The lineup from the left side. You don't have to change your arm angles. Righty, lefty, righty, lefty.
Here's another drive the opposite way. Leary lines it up and puts it away. 24 appearances last year, 15 were scoreless. And here's a smack deep into the corner. Back at the wall, and this one is long gone for Nick Wang.
.440 for Nick Wang, 107.4 miles per hour off the bat. That was a slider, caught a little too much of the plate. Wang just turned that one around.
See it right here, that breaking ball, kind of middle.
One hand came off the bat. He still drove it 440. Cameron Leary, no surprise to see him work a walk. He's led the Eagles in walks back-to-back years when he's planting. And now they've got what they're looking for, but the throw down to second is wide from Miller. Look at that leg kick as he loads up. And that time, Battleshees gets him. Gravel him with the throw down for strikeout number 4. But no chance for Petterini at third base. 2-2, stroked in the air to right. And Oakley busy once again.
Came back and gave some good information, and our guys were able to adjust. There you go, John. Hey, baby.
So, Todd, before we get into your current career,
not really try to do anything other than just earn the players' trust.
There's a line shot into right from Petterini, and he said it. Gravelin going first to third. And the Buckeyes are in business with the tying runs at the corners. For you to start this new venture, and we'll definitely be keeping an eye on you.
Can that Sam play for us, please?
Well, we're going to find out.
Sam, get behind it.
Well, not quite textbook, but still good enough.
That's the desert sun, right, Coach? That's that Arizona sun.
We were talking about it before.
Who struck out to end the first. Gets a hold of this one and pokes it into right to drive in the second Buckeyes run. Strong throw back in. It was close at second, but Mershon makes it a one-run game.
Light air here in Arizona. It's very difficult for pitchers at the big league level in spring training. A lot of runs scored in the Cactus League.
Barry Walsh tested again. This time he runs it down. Burbo, who had a nice big league career. And that's a really nice sequence for West. He strikes out Stevenson. The throw down. There's strikeout number 5.
Churn of talent coming through Columbus.
And West backdoors Thomas with his second straight strikeout here in the 4th. And when you look at some of the starts he made last year, that one rocketed to short right through the legs of McNulty, who was anticipating a hop that never came. There's a drive into center, hanging up for Walsh. Probably the easiest play that he's made this afternoon. And that one gunned inside, ball 4. Runner takes off. Slow roller left side. Petterini. Nice throw on the run. 11 homers and 43 driven in. Now a throw back to second. See you later. What a throw from Gravelin. And he nails Walsh for the second out. Get through the top of the order despite a leadoff walk. Shift back on the right side. Gravelin busy, knocks it down, throw down.
Flipped over backwards, right?
Throw back to second, and it gets away into center field. That throw is on the money. Now a chance to get the out. The throw to third, the tag. The ball's hit hard, but it's deep out there in left center. Stevenson all the way out to the track. And all over the New England summer ball circuit. And it goes a little too low, and Matthew Gravelin's walked 3 times now. Mershon rolls it to third. Wang is there. Throws across, inning over.
Coach Gambino did a great job recruiting me. Get up. Get up.
It's got plenty of ups. It's not carrying. It's back and it's gone.
Yeah.
Justin Dunn calling one off the bat.
There it is.
I did not think it had the legs. I'm giving you a 9.5.
Thank you. Thank you.
The judges love it. Vince Cimini is ecstatic. And that's the second dinger for the Eagles to go up 4-2.
Hey, that's a big swing right there. That's a big swing. Like you. So to be in one event, good swing. To be in one event and have that many kids that look like you and can relate to you, and people look at me and the way I kind of handled the shoulder injury. That's good baseball.
And that hit and run right there is a beauty. First to third. And Justin Dunn's the good luck charm.
I might have to stay in the dugout, huh, fellas? 4 guys that didn't even play with me, but I'm talking to them like we were on the field grinding together every day.
That throw's a problem. It gets down the line. A run is in. That's Collins. McNulty to second. And once again, the Eagles are creating a little distance.
NC State, there wouldn't have been an 18-year big league career. I needed that just like these young men are going to need Ohio State and Boston College. Cloud to be seen in the sky.
Hank
It makes
Thomas,
it tough.
skies one to center. A test for Walsh. The outfielders have covered a lot of ground. And Tyler Mudd has retired 6 Buckeyes in a row.
The piggyback, which has become really popular down at the lower levels of the minors, just based on you want to preserve guys' arms. 5 miles an hour off the bat, right, which is certainly classified as a barrel. Now we're going to see the speed.
This could be tailor-made. The return to first in time. That's a beautiful roll up the middle. Just an intimidating presence at the plate. As this one's stroked into right. Mercado's there. And Tyler Mudd.
You were just waiting to get that in, me being an NC State alum, right?
Oh, I knew that. This one way back. Yes, sir. 3rd time's a charm. Parker Landwehr says hello. 3rd blast for the Eagles. And they keep piling on.
Well, if you're Todd Interdonato right now, you have to love what you've seen. You've got a reliever that's just come in, and Tyler Mudd has just completely baffled this Buckeyes lineup, and you add on again with another solo shot. 3 bombs for the Eagles, 3 solo shots.
And there's a walk, so the first 2 get on here in the 8th for BC. Worn out just from talking and cheering, as that one's rifled up the middle for a base hit. McNulty has a single for the 2nd straight at-bat.
You're exactly right, Greg. I mean, that's just what makes college baseball so fun. I mean, if you're tuning in today, and
Pitchers today have thrown some pitches, spraying a little bit out of the strike zone.
Another one ticketed for center field, and that one gets through. Mercado with a ribby single. 2 more runs in for the Eagles, and they go up 5. 58 to 906. That one, he does not get rung up. It was awfully close. And the Buckeyes are beside themselves in that third base dugout.
first outing of the year. I mean, it might take some time to kind of get a feel for that as the year goes on.
This will be plenty deep to get McNulty home. Oakley there to make the catch. And the throw is cut off. Scoring fly ball for Kyle Wolf. And he brings in a run. It's the 3rd of the inning for the Eagles.
Almost facing like the shortstop.
Chopper to 3rd, tough play down the line. Pederini, long throw across, and it skips on by. 1 run is in, that's Mercado. And the Eagles continue to pile on with 4 runs across here in the 8th. Now with that wide setup, he blows one by Leary, throw down to 2nd. Here comes the run to the plate, the throw in time to get him. It was close, it was bang bang, but the Eagles run into the final out at the plate as one of their 3 hits. And the outfielders have been busy for the Eagles. Barry Walsh especially out in center field. Make that 10 in a row.
Pitching, not throwing, we're so ingrained it doesn't do you any good. 95, but trying to figure out how you catch speeds. It's great to be Clemens, great arms, spraying the ball.
1 reliever.
He might want to go down in the zone.
Pitch number 9, and he prevails. Plesac was all over it. Just spectacular all day long behind the plate. Couldn't get a strike for his pitcher right there. And it ends up being another walk.
Really good game, 2 really good programs.
A bunt from Cimini. That throws on target. And that one gets Roach. Another bunt with 2 outs, but hit a little too firmly. Mahalik with a strong throw to 1st.
1 more inning, right? Complete the 5th.
High heat. And Mudd still has that extra giddy up for out number 1 here in the 9th.
Good receiver.
This one had the sound, but not quite the distance. Walsh is there for the 2nd out. Time against Ohio State. And there it is, more soft contact right at Walsh. And that's your ball game. Tyler Mudd gets dirty. And the Eagles drag down the Buckeyes 9-2.